Okay, it's Sunday morning, camping outside of Willits, and if I pause for a minute, you should be able to hear the rain. It started raining yesterday afternoon and has pretty much not stopped. There was a brief period of blue sky this morning, but now it's raining again. So anyway, this will be a good day to stay inside and catch up on some reading and maybe some journaling, and maybe a little YouTubing. So anyway, I think I mentioned that I was going to see a performance by Lauren Mayer, who I went to high school with, and she reminded me last night. So I went to the performance. It was somebody's house. It was a fundraiser for something. I don't remember what. She was joined there by something called, I can't remember what it was called, the Singing Grannies or something like that. Anyway, they were a bunch of old women who sang, I would guess you would probably most appropriately call them protest songs. And it was, very entertaining. And there were quite a few people there. And then she got up and did her performance. And she's on Facebook and YouTube, and she's carved out a little niche for her political parody songs, and they're quite funny. She's very clever. She's a good singer and good songwriter. So her husband was there. And anyway, so we went out for drinks after the performance, and she reminded me that I was her first ever date in high school. I was a senior. She was a freshman. I guess I liked younger women then. Anyway, so she told the story that I didn't remember, that we were, I don't know where we were at school on campus, walking along, and we had some sort of debate about what was the difference between libel and slander. And then I don't know exactly what happened, but she said that we just had this discussion, and then she proved that she was correct and I was wrong or whatever. I said, well, I don't know. How about I make it up to you by taking you out Saturday night? And she said she just thought that was the smoothest, most sophisticated thing she had ever heard from a guy as far as a line. So anyway, that was pretty funny. So yes, we did go. Her parents wouldn't let her go out on a single date, so we ended up going on a double date with her friend and another guy that I knew that her friend liked, who turned out to be gay. So anyway, suffice it to say that relationship didn't pan out, and so Lauren and I had a great time. But it just as she told it, 10 minutes later, I was dating somebody else, which was probably true. Anyway, so it was kind of fun to reminisce, and her husband was very nice, and we had a nice time just chatting and comparing lives. And so anyway, yeah, so it was an interesting evening, and I went out to dinner beforehand and had a nice dinner at a nice restaurant, a glass of Chardonnay, some trout. It was wonderful. And anyway, so now it's back to the trailer and sitting here listening to the rain, which is actually kind of soothing. So tomorrow we'll head south and to Tracy, California, to visit my friends, Jerry and Rock, and I haven't seen them in 40 years, so this should be interesting. So hope you have a good Sunday, and talk to you later.